Hey everybody, it's the end of the day at the second day at the Big Gear Show here in Deer Valley. All the other vendors have gone back, so now's my chance to sneak in some of my competitors' canoes and kindly review them. All right, so I'm really excited about this. Right here in my hand, I have the new straight shaft Black Pearl from Bending Branches. So they have the bend shaft Black Pearl and I've had it and I use it all the time. But for those in-water return strokes and correction, or if you just want feeling the mood for a straight shaft, we now have the Black Pearl. Okay, so I'm down here in the Wenonah Current Designs tent and it looks like they have a new Solo. It's called the Basswood Solo and let's show you around. All right, so here we have it. I don't really have the dimensions on any of this, but I will put it in the comments below. But to me, what it looks like is you have a canoe that has kind of a lower shoulder, similar to many of their other Solos, shallow arched, and then kind of a wide spot right there, you know, more of a flat. So you're gonna have a lot of primary stability in this boat. Rocker profile, you know, it doesn't look as straight as some of their boats, but certainly straighter than some of the boats that I'm used to paddling. There's a couple things that I wanted to call out that I think is really neat. Here they have their gunnel with kind of a built-in track line, so you can be putting cup holders, rod holders, and it looks like you can kind of run those wherever. They have a couple access points. Right here, I look like we are in their ultralight layup out of Kevlar, but it looks like they've given this an outfitter edition, and I believe that's some extra skid plates. So the seat position here, looks like this is probably primarily set up for sitting, which I'll do today, but it also, we'll see if we can kneel. All right, so I'm in the boat and I'm not sitting, I am standing. And so super stable. I've stood in a couple of other Northstars and videos, like the Northwind Solo. This is even more rock solid, super predictable, and it does lean a little bit. I can edge it kind of a little bit, very characteristic of Wenonah's, where I can lean it about, 15 degrees and then it stiffens up. All right, let's take it out. Okay, so right here, I'm just kind of going sideways to the wind and I am kneeling, but you'll notice I'm not weathercocking. It's very well balanced canoe. I was able to kind of take it over to the rail. It's just a little different feel than I'm used to for my everyday, and I don't have a kneeling pad, but pretty fun. Let's cruise it a little more. All right, so show me this gunnel here a little bit. I talked about it last night, but I didn't probably have everything you needed to know and say about it.
So this is our new Versa Gunnel, and the Versa Gunnel is designed to work with all the common kayak fishing apparatuses for mounting rod holders, GPS holders, anything that a kayak fisherman can mount, we can mount on our Versa Gunnel. So we have an access point right here to slide in the backer plate, and you can go all the way up and all the way back on either side. Mount your fish finder, your depth finder, anything you'd want to mount mounts to the Versa Gunnel. And there's just a myriad of great applications and great devices that can be mounted through the kayak fishing world.
It's got a nice soft feel all the way around, so really cool, especially your hands right here. It just really feels nice. Tell me about the seat drops. I know you basically just have a standard web seat here. What other options would it be available for people?
In this boat, the Basswood Solo, it's a no-option boat. This is a Henry Ford type boat. It comes one way.
Okay.
The seat drops, they work. They're great. We do a flat seat. We envision most people in Winona paddlers doing sit and switch or J-stroke, not so often kneeling.
I was able to kneel in it.
You can definitely kneel in it.
Not a problem. Cool.
You can definitely kneel in it.
Yep, but yeah, definitely a boat that I thought you'd be more sitting with. And can somebody order this with a foot brace if they so desire?
It's a difficult ask because the rib placements are in the wrong places.
Okay.
So it would be a drill through the hull.
Here's how I feel about this, everybody, is, you know, you have your little pack. This isn't a boat we're racing in. We're cruising, enjoying outdoors, getting to the water easy and light. I throw my little pack in here, and it gives me a little bit. A cooler can even do more so. And I have a friend, John, that has made a foot brace that actually can be clamped onto the gunnel. That's kind of cool. So if you're interested in that, yeah, it's a wood. It's definitely, but, you know, for some people, it can just be, it's kind of like a clamp-on yoke, but it's a foot brace.
And you can see where we're going with the Versagunnel. The Versagunnel will allow us to do some kind of extending yoke.
Yeah.
That's you can push forward or bring back. And that's a new idea, is a foot brace hanging from the Versagunnel. So
cool.
Thank you for that.
Okay, we've had a wicked turn of events here during this pest paddle. A sponge has come out, actually a sock with a couple sponges, and we're not playing dead fish.
We're chucking it.
Ah! Okay, we just got out and had a nice dead fish polo game. And my thoughts on this canoe is that if you are new to solo canoeing, this is just gonna be a really stable option for you. I could actually kneel it and do carved turns with it. I don't know if we'll get any footage of that. But it is a little bit, because this point kind of stops rounding here and goes straight up, it's very, you know, it is a little more difficult to get to the rail. But that's not what the point of this boat was. This is a confidence inspiring, very lightweight. I love the aluminum trim track mount stuff. US made, and just a very clean lamination here. And if you're new to solo paddling and you just want a really stable, confidence inspiring boat that you can fish out of, paddle, you know, carry moderate loads, this Basswood Solo would be a fun pick. Hope this brings more people into the sport of solo canoeing.